Hi everyone, welcome to Skill Dudes. Today we're creating a stylish loader for a website using HTML and CSS. We'll explore some awesome CSS concepts like @keyframes, animation, and animation delay, and I'll even show you a quick HTML shortcut to make coding faster. Let's get started. This is an Emmet abbreviation. When expanded by pressing Tab in a compatible code editor, it generates the following HTML. Let me explain how this Emmet abbreviation works. .loader creates a div with the class loader. .5 adds 5 child div elements with the class dot. This shortcut is a game changer for quickly building repetitive structures like our dots. That's all for the HTML side, now moving to the CSS part. Let's explore how to create a perfectly centered layout with CSS in just a few steps. We start with a universal reset using the stas selector. This removes any default padding and margins that browsers apply to elements, giving us a clean slate to work with. The box sizing, border box property, ensures that padding and borders are included in the element's width and height calculations, making layout adjustments more predictable. Lastly, we set the font family to Verdana to apply a modern, readable font style across the entire page. Next, we focus on the HTML and body elements. Setting display. Grid transforms the entire page into a grid layout, which is a powerful tool for aligning and arranging content. To complete the look, we set height 100% to make sure the grid takes up the full height of the viewport. By adding place items, center, we automatically align everything within the grid, both vertically and horizontally, no extra properties needed. Finally, the soft background color E8 provides a subtle, clean aesthetic, making the layout visually appealing. And that's it! With just a few lines of CSS, we've created a beautifully centered layout that's simple, elegant, and ready to serve as the foundation for any web project. We start with the loader class, where display flex is applied. This arranges the child elements, which are the dots, in a horizontal row. Using flexbox makes it straightforward to align and space elements neatly. Next, the .loader.selector styles each individual dot. Each dot is given a height and width of 20px to create small squares, and border radius 50% transforms these squares into perfect circles. The dots have a background color of lime green, a bright green that grabs attention, while a border of 2px solid E8 subtly blends the dots into the page's background. The animation magic is introduced with the animation property. Here's the breakdown. Name, jump specifies the animation to apply. Duration, 0.8 sets, makes each animation cycle take just under a second. Timing function, ease in out ensures smooth transitions, giving the animation a natural, bouncing look. Iteration, infinite, makes the animation loop continuously. Direction, alternate, makes the dots bounce up and then return smoothly to their original position. The animation is defined in the keyframes jump block. At 100% of the animation cycle, the background color changes to forest green, a darker shade of green, creating a color transition for extra visual impact. The transform translate -3 rem makes each dot jump upward by 3 rem, creating a bouncing effect. Together, these styles create a lively and eye-catching loader. It's an excellent example of how CSS animations can bring life to simple elements with minimal code. This part of the code introduces staggered animations to make the loader more dynamic and visually engaging. Using the nth child pseudo-class, we target each specific dot within the loader and assign them different animation delay values. Here's how it works. The nth child selector matches elements based on their order inside a parent container. For example, .nth child 1 applies styles to the first dot, .nth child 2 to the second, and so on. The animation delay property adds a delay before the animation starts for each dot. The first dot starts almost immediately with a delay of 0.1s. The second dot starts slightly later with a 0.2s delay. This pattern repeats, creating an alternating sequence of bounce delays for the dots. The staggered delays ensure that the dots don't all animate simultaneously, adding a cascading effect to the loader. As a result, each dot appears to bounce in coordination with its neighbors, creating a rhythmic and fluid motion. By varying the delays, we achieve a more complex and visually appealing animation without adding extra elements or scripts. This technique enhances the overall polish of the loader, making it look professional and engaging with minimal effort. And here's our bouncing dots loader. It's smooth, visually appealing, and ready to enhance any website. That's a wrap. Today, we learned about keyframes, animation, and animation delay while building a CSS loader. If you enjoyed this tutorial, hit like, subscribe, and share your feedback in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.